Hey guys, Knifetronics here, and today I'm going to be showing off my knife collection as of September 29th, 2017. So I'm going to give a little overview of each knife, and I also have a little bit of other odds and ends sharpeners right here. So the first knife is not really anything too interesting. It's just a straight, push dagger. Not really useful for anything except for self-defense, but I'm not really a self-defense person, so this just usually stays in the knife drawer. So, and it comes with a Kydex, I think it's Kydex sheath, or maybe it's like that. I don't know, I think it's Kydex though. Next we've got an Osborne Rift from Benchmade. This is the manual one, not the automatic. It features the axis lock and a reverse Tanto satin blade. And it slices very well, and it has 154 cm. Alright, next knife is my Kaiser, I forget the model number, it's over here somewhere, KI4426. Yep. It's just a titanium frame lock flipper. Got it for 115 bucks. Really great knife. It's really smooth for phosphor bronze washers, and it's got S35BN. It's on Blade it was on Blade HQ for $60. I think was a pretty decent deal. This is like Kaiser Sovereign Tanto filigree titanium. Has a blue backspacer clip, and it's on bearings. It's really smooth, but it suffers from very terrible lock stick. Next, this is more of a collectible than a user knife. I can get that to focus. There we go. It's a Case Folding Hunter, I think. Either that or Folding Trapper. And it's a 1998 Farm Bureau model. This was given to me as a gift. So, next is probably one of my first knives. I'm not going to open it completely because it's such a pain to close because the frame lock is terrible. But it's just a crappy. I tried to mod it into a sharpened swedge, but it didn't really work out. It's not sharpened at all. It has really terrible centering, and it's really got bad blade play. Next knife is another Farm Bureau from 2008. I don't know what model this is, but it's a friction folder. Next is just a classic Victorinox. Nothing fancy, just your classic Swiss Army knife from Victorinox. It's really stiff. I really do not like Swiss Army knives. Next, I got something that really struck out to me because it's a Frost Cutlery from Japan. And it's a straight razor. It's got several nicks in the edge, which causes it to not shape very well. Next, we have a very crappy, just dollar store knife, like for free handouts. It's really terrible. And I tried to modify it with an Emerson Wave, which works really well. But it wouldn't work well because it's tip down only carry. Next, we've got possibly one of my favorites. I'm going to be doing a review of this one pretty soon, and that's my Replicant in carbon fiber. I got this in July, and it's been abused quite a bit. And I had a batoning accident that resulted in those bad, terrible nicks in the edge. And I've dropped it multiple times. I've lost the tip a lot of times on this. Next is, should be familiar, it's my 51. I got it sent in for a resharpen and replacement of the latch because the last latch broke. And I had to get the blade replaced as well because of rust. Now it flips well. Handles are a little close. Oops, sorry. Handles are a little close, but it's fine. Alright, the next one. Sort of a crappy knife, but it's just more of a fun thing to do than practical. This is to tighten out the front. It's just for playing around with. It's no practical uses. It's 440 crappy steel, and if you can hear that, there's a lot of blade play. It's got a lot of blade play. Up and down, and vertical, horizontal, and in and out. Next, I got a Fiskars fillet knife, which really sucks. It's just a piece of crap, hence the tip's completely removed. It's completely scratched. It's ground way too bad. It's ground terribly, to the point of not having a sharpening choil anymore. It comes with this really crappy sheath. Very terrible sheath, in my opinion. Like, it tears off really easy. I don't think it's genuine leather. Next is my machete, my bushcraft knife blade. And this I just used for chopping and bushcraft. I reground this part because it came dull from when buying it, and I've had to regrind the tip a couple times. It's got a pretty sharp tip now ever since I reground it. And it's got a whole bunch of marks from chopping trees and stuff. Comes in a crappy, very terrible nylon sheath with a belt carry that I don't plan on using. And the last knife is this old corn sickle. I don't know how old it is, but it's very old. It's got loose parts. I don't know the quality of it. There's no markings anywhere, so I don't know who made it. Next is my Smith's whetstone. This is just your regular whetstone. It's been used heavily. I use it all the time to put a decent working edge on most of my knives, but usually it's not used that much anymore because I have a guided sharpener system with a coarse diamond stone, a fine Arkansas stone, and a serration sharpener. I use it a lot because it's very easy to get a good edge on your knives because it's guided. So that means that it's almost foolproof. But I should be doing a review of these 3 knives pretty soon, and the Replicant, because the Replicant's been really good. It's the best clipper I have. I also own a cheap CSGO Balisong, just to compare curved handles to non-curved, but I don't know where it is, and it broke. Well, the pivot came out, so I lost the handle and the screws. So, let me just give a full picture of my knife collection. Hold on. And thanks for watching. Leave a like if you like this video, and please subscribe for more content. And bye.